All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday, August the 27th, and wanted to hop on here and give you a market update. Once again, busy week for me, but wanted to try to give you a midweek update here. This week is crucial for the overall market, certainly XRP, Bitcoin. We are watching the Bitcoin price. If we end up dropping back below this 108, 109 area, as you can see, I have a little message just reminding me what the situation is like. But really, we need to stay above this area. So just a lot of chop over the first few days of this week. We thought we had a pretty good rally coming up off of here, off the recent bottom with XRP. If you draw a fib, you can see that we came almost up to that 886 fib level, and now looks like we're coming back down to retest the 293 area. Obviously we need to hold that area if this is impulsive, merely for the fact that I thought we were starting a mini wave one impulse. Here, if you look off the bottom here around that 282 level, I thought we were starting a mini wave one impulse. This would be a wave A, B, C. So this would be your 4 wave. And then hopefully we're putting in a higher high to that 321, 322 area. But we just continue to show signs of weakness here on smaller time frames. As we come down to the 15-minute, we obviously had this pretty violent reaction here with a good amount of volume on the 15-minute candle earlier today. But just a lot of chop, a lot of high leverage. This would be ideal for an ABC, but I'm not even really sure what the wave count would be here. Just a lot of overlapping, zigzagging waves that are, really hard to count. So this is where Elliott Wave theory really just doesn't serve you well. Elliott Wave is good for an impulsive market, either to the long side or the short side. When you get in these sideways markets, it's just very hard. So really here, you just lean more on supply and demand levels and, just looking at where price is traded over the last several days. So as you come out here to like the 6-hour chart, you just look and you take a look at the moving averages. You take a look at, where price is sitting here and just, try to make an assessment. So I think the breakout play would be to look at prices back above that 308, 309 area for taking along. I'm currently 10% long and going to add, if we get any further dips here, we might get a dip to 295, 294 here before the daily close. As we come up here to the daily, this isn't a terrible candle right now, but obviously we would need to hold internal here to the previous day's candle, maybe bounce off this daily 50 EMA. It was great to get back above this 50 EMA on the daily chart. So let's see if we can hold that. That's around 295. So let's see if we can hold that for wave 4, and then hopefully make a new higher high here. Well, not a new higher high, but a higher high for this impulsive move, which would be the completion of wave 1. Then wave 2 would come back probably to retest this $3 area. And then hopefully we would get a major wave 3 breakout. So, that's what we're looking at. It's really actually just, boring. Not a lot here. We're really hoping we hold this triangle, which, pretty obvious. You can see it. So, just hoping we hold that. And we are going to go higher here. So we should be close to a breakout. I'm looking for the breakout to happen. If it does happen to the upside, I'm looking for that breakout to happen before the close of the weekly candle, just because that's also going to be the close of the monthly candle. So Sunday night's going to be pretty big. We'll be closing both a weekly and a monthly candle then. So those are my thoughts, and that's what we're waiting for and watching patiently. So fingers crossed that we get our major breakout here into price discovery, and hopefully we see between $8 to $11. So pretty big price range we're watching. A lot of that's going to depend on what Bitcoin is doing. But there is a person that I've come across on Twitter who seems to indicate that, yeah. So this guy here gives me cause to think that we have a much larger bull market that's coming. So take a look at him, a techdev_52, some interesting views on Bitcoin and where we're at in the cycle. So anyway, hope that helps, and we'll talk soon. Take care.